All right, guys, welcome back to Southern Train Productions. We have hit our goal of 10,000 subscribers, and that means we're going to be doing some giveaways soon. But guys, I continuously get this question on the outdoor garden railway, and I figured since the channel is growing and we have reached more people, I'll show you guys a few things that you definitely need if you're going to be successful out here on the garden railway life. And this is just stuff that I have figured out. So first off, we're going to go with these track clips. Now, I just got these about a week ago from HOBBYSPEED. They're a new channel partner of ours. Make sure to check them out, and we should have a promotional code for them here in the upcoming future. These things are an absolute lifesaver. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around because the rest of it's going to be me just pointing and showing. So I'm sorry everything's not beautiful and green. We're in the winter, and this is the first time in a month I've been able to go outside without short sleeves. With that being said, the most difficult thing that I've battled this winter has been track separation. So yeah, you know, thermal expansion and contraction is a normal part of life. This right here makes it a heck of a lot easier. You get these at HOBBYSPEED called track clips, and I'm going to show you guys why you need them. So my biggest problem out here would be I'd run a train, or I'd go out here to fire the train up, and I'd have to go back and clip together about a good bit of my track. And it's just where it, you know, from the expansion and contraction. So I have gone throughout the entire line now and clipped everything down. Not only do I have better continuity, but we no longer have the issues of track separation. So check this out. That's how easy it is. So you see here, you got that track clip that just hooks everything together. And guys, these things are sick. Track clips. Like I said, get them at HOBBYSPEED. Tell them I sent you. Another thing, guys. Well, let's watch this train go by, and then we'll talk about some more stuff. So, I know I get this question a ton, and it's about rust. Do I have rust? Do you get rust? How do you keep your tracks from rusting? Why do you use fast track outside? I use the Nox. Of course, if you're an OG to the channel, you know I dab a little bit of this out throughout the tracks every once in a while, and it builds up a varnish on the railhead, and that varnish is what protects it. And it's a conductive grease. It's an electrical conductive grease. So, for example, I put it in between all of my track joints. Well, that's a solid piece. And then underneath this track, you see where I just coat everything that's exposed? Now, this track has been under the snow, rain, all kind of good stuff. And you see, we got no problems. And some of this track here is some of the oldest. This track here is about 1.5 to 2 years old. And, you know, you only get rust on the sides, but that's normal. A normal railroad has got rust, guys. This is not your conventional railway out here. This is not like I'm building a beautiful scenic town with, you know, realistic buildings and scale. So, no, we're out here to run trains. We have fun. This is just running trains, you know. We have derailments. We have pull-aparts. We have some bad stuff happen out here. All it takes is one of these bushes right here, one of these trees, to drop a stick on the rails, and boy, you talk about a catastrophic nightmare. And it's happened. It just happened moments ago. Or my cat comes through here. She knocks off the damn cars for whatever reason. She wants to sit at the tunnel right there, and she'll swat the engine. Pow! Next thing you know, there's a Union Pacific on its side, and there's just a pile up. So I've gotten to where I actually have to put her up in the house, or in the porch, but she wants to derail the train, but that's okay. She has fun with it. There's the kitty. There's the kitty. So one thing that I did do was I upgraded the transformer. And I do have distributed power run throughout the entire line. And what I did was I built a distribution block out of a piece of track. I've got videos on how I did this. Right now we're pulling right at 4 amps, which seems like a hell of a lot to not even be running smoke. So this is something that I'm not sure these engines they draw a ton of amps. So what's the amperage spike when we cut this smoke up to high? See, you're going up high, so we're going to back it off. If you run all engines with smoke, man, it really draws the amps down. All right, so we did get a new engine, which I've got a video of. I know that there's a lot of rambling, and you guys want to know more and more and more, and I want to get to that, but I'm kind of just showing you guys some stuff too. So the next plan that we did, the next thing we did was we built our new building. All this is going to be eventually insulated and sheetrocked, and then I'll finish the siding out here too that I'm building. I'm doing all the work myself. I'm gonna wait till spring and finish this thing and put metal on the roof. But enough about that. We'll get back to the layout. So one thing that I did learn about this stuff is the more of the 30-inch pieces that you can get of track, the better. Try to avoid the 10-inch pieces if you can. Now I know that there are going to be times where you need to get 10s and like a half of a 10, like a 5-inch right there and all that. But that was the biggest thing that I did, which was about 6 months ago, as I went back through and I retracked most of everything that was, the 10-inch pieces. So yeah, try to avoid that, and it just creates more places for error, for problems, more joints, more problems. Yeah. So check it out. If you guys haven't ever seen like the full deal, it's a pretty large loop that comes in, tucks under the track, goes into the building. Like I said, we're a work in progress out here, so it's not exactly nice and neat right now. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought about replacing most of this track with like Atlas brass track, and we'll do that in the future. We'll do that. Or either I have found something else that I really like, and it's actually because of a subscriber and recommended it to me, and that's Menards track. And I'll show you guys where I got some of it and what the new line is going to be looking like very soon. That'll be probably starting in the spring. So let me show you guys.